Here's somebody game today. Welcome back to Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. In the last episode, we completed the second level of Temple of Doom, Pancot Secrets, and so we're going to be completing the third level of Temple of Doom, the Temple of Kali. Let's do it. Okay, so start off, we're going to drop down here and take care of these three thuggies immediately. And you're going to want to keep your eyes out for a thuggy acolyte. All these guys with red shirts, they're just regular thuggies. But there's going to be one that we're going to find a little bit later on who will be dressed in white, and that is a thuggy acolyte. Did that thuggy just phased into the wall and disappeared? So did that one. Okay, I guess this is the magical wall where thuggies disappear. Anyway, you want to keep an eye out for that acolyte because we're going to want to steal his hat at some point, because we need to use that in order to get our hands on an artifact piece. But speaking of artifact pieces, if we complete this little mini parkour course, which I almost just failed, then we can get our hands on a different artifact piece. There's one, there's going to be 3 in this first area that we need to collect. That is the first one. And we're going to get that one that involves the Thuggy Acolyte's hat a little bit later on. For now, no, please don't fall. Please don't fall, thank you very much. But for now, we're going to reassemble these pieces into a ladder, like so. And then push this big ol' thing off the ledge, and then you can reassemble the pieces that fall into a spinner, like so. So we're gonna pick up the spinner and carry it over to this mechanism right here, put it down. Now we're gonna grab this box. It doesn't really matter who you grab it with. Stand on the elevator and then switch to the other character and have him push against the spinner, and then switch back to your other character and jump off the elevator. And now we can carry this box over to the right-hand side and place it on one of the 2 green pads. And believe me, for as tempting as it is to grab that artifact piece up there, it is tantalizingly out of reach. Though I tried, believe me, I tried to jump up there without a female character, but it can't be done. Anyway, we're whipping across here, and this is going to be where we encounter the Thuggy Acolyte. So you want to mow him down as quickly as possible, and grab his hat, because we're going to need this to get our hands on an artifact piece, as I mentioned previously. I don't know where you think you're going, buddy. You can't whip swing across. Here, I'm just going to throw the sword at you, get this over quicker. And then grab a... No, because I have to ditch it for a sword anyway. Or a torch, I mean. Okay, so you may have been seeing these thuggy statues over the course of the walkthrough up until this point. I've never really interacted with them because we couldn't until we got to Temple of Doom, of course, because you required a thuggy hat to interact with them. Much like you need a soldier's hat to enter a hidden area, as we saw throughout Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, once you defeat the Thuggy Acolyte, you want to pick up his hair, similar to the hat in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Stand here, and then wave your arms in front of him. And he will open the pathway to your left, open the gate to your left, and allow you to access the second artifact piece in the area. Okay, now taking care of that, we're going to grab one of the torches off the wall, place it in one of these 2 holders, then grab another torch and place it in the second holder. Then we're going to switch to short round, who can now cross the bridge, because obviously he doesn't have a whip, so we couldn't cross beforehand. Actually, there... No, not worth it. Now we're going to take short round, not short hound, into this little door right here, pull the lever like so, which will cause the platform to be risen. And now we can crawl back through the doorway and get our hands on the second of the 2 crates that we need to place down on the green pad over there. And I almost forgot to mention, true adventure requirement for this level is 50,000 studs, which can actually be mildly problematic because there's only 2 areas. So this is a really short level. It's this and then the sacrificial pit area. So you need to be very, very careful, or you need to be getting as many studs as you can. Which, of course, should be the case for all those, but especially here because you don't have a lot of room to screw up. Anyway, there's one more artifact piece that we can get before leaving the area, and it is right up there. So we're going to grab onto this handrail and jump up here, and we're going to grab the blue stud hidden over here just because we want the blue stud. And don't worry, because this parkour course is significantly easier to complete than the one in Raiders of the Lost Ark in the Well of Souls with Marion. So if you had trouble there, don't worry, this is much easier. And if you didn't have trouble there, then this will be a cakewalk for you. You want to jump out to this set of handrails, then jump up to this one, this one, this one, and then leap on top of this tower to get your hands on the artifact piece and a bunch of high-value studs. And there are also more high-value studs to the right side of this tower, so I'm going to ride it around get this purple stud, because obviously purple studs are worth a lot. Then we're going to drop down as quickly as we can over to this group of thuggies and punch them all to death, unless you have a sword, which you shouldn't because you picked up the torch from earlier. But your partner might have a sword. Who knows? Okay, so now one short round gets his booty over here. Actually, wait, is that a... let's do it. Nah, I'll leave the blue stud there. What you want to do is you can get some extra studs by just standing on these platforms. But to leave the area, you have to pull both levers simultaneously. So short round, you get over there, pull them both at once, and the doorway opens to the sacrificial pit. Okay, so Willie's in a bit of trouble right now, so we're going to have to try to get her out of that trouble, which is easier said than done, but the room isn't all that bad. So first things first, while you punch some stuff for studs, you want to take out as many enemies as you can, so that they don't cause you any problems. And you can see this artifact piece just hidden away right there, but we can't get our hands on it just yet. First, we need to turn this key mechanism to slide the statue out of the wall. That will come in handy in a second. Then what you want to do is head over to the back left of the area right here, and actually I'll break this up really quickly just for the studs. We're nearly there. We're nearly at 50,000 studs. So we'll grab the blue one down here. There we are. Then you want to grab onto this ladder and whip swing across the gap, which will cause, or actually before you whip swing across the gap, it will cause the ledge to collapse. So what you want to do then is head into the newly opened chasm, or not chasm, but newly opened cave thing, and grab the artifact piece. Now you want to climb up here, whip swing across the gap, and jump across the statue that we pulled out earlier. There's True Adventurer. And then before you pull the lever, you want to leap out to the Kali statue's arms to not only grab the blue studs that you'll find, but also hop up the handrails here to find a purple stud in case you don't have True Adventurer, and the final artifact piece of the level. Then you can go back and pull the lever right here. We pulled her up slightly, but still not fully, so we got a little bit more work to do. We're going to head to the right side of the area, and there's going to be more thuggies waiting for us, but don't worry, they're just thuggies, no big deal. And we're going to smash open this right here, and send short... Oh, wait, no, okay, actually, we can keep short round up here, as long as he doesn't jump off, which hopefully he won't. He probably will, but just I'm hoping that he... Oh, look, he's going to stay up there, nice. Alright, so we want to reassemble these pieces into a statue. And before you pull this, and before you slide it along, we're going to pull this statue out of the wall, like so. Then go back and push this one. Now short round is clear to jump across the gap. So we're going to leap across like so, very carefully, because otherwise if you fall you have to do it all again. And pull the second lever to lift Willie fully out. But we're not quite done yet, because we still have a brawl with Shatter Lol. So let's clear through this initial set. Oh, I grabbed his crossbow, nice. Clear through this initial set of thuggy like so. And here's Shatter Lol. Okay, so the goal here is you're just going to want to punch him until he retreats to one of these two red spots on the floor. Then defeat the thuggy acolyte, you know, the ones that are dressed in white in case you forgot from earlier, and you want to approach him, similar to Major Todd from Into the Mountains. When you walk up to him, he's going to run away. So when he... Short round, please stop punching him, you're making my life infinitely more difficult. When he gets on either one of the two things, you want to go up to one of the Kali statues and wave your arms in front of him, and doing that will cause the flames to activate. Oh, get on there. Okay, I think it may have been delayed. We'll do it again. Ow. Getting on either of the things will cause the flames to activate. So you want to basically approach Chatterlall to get him on either of the two flame platforms, and then activate the Kali statues to activate the flames beneath them, so that you'll damage him. Level complete, free play unlocked. Today we unlocked Indiana Jones in his collie uniform, and nobody else. We of course earned True Adventure and raised our total stud count by that value, and we obtained 5 artifact pieces. And that is going to do for this episode of LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventure. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you for the next episode, and until then, it's been a gaming message signing off, saying I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will continue to have some more LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. Goodbye!